Hello, I'm Becky from Little Yoga Stars, and today we're going to do a yoga adventure with Little Red Riding Hood. So shall we start our yoga session by taking our hands together, and we'll do a yoga magic word, which is Namaste. So after 3, 1, 2, 3, Namaste. Brilliant. So we're going to start our story by lying down in bed. So, are you ready? Lie yourselves down like you're fast asleep in bed. Take a big deep breath in. And sigh it out. Ready? Big breath in. Fantastic. Now, as she's laying in bed, she feels the sun beginning to rise up high in the sky. So let's rock ourselves up. Stand ourselves up. Are you ready to say hello to the sunshine? So take your arms all the way up and say, hello sun. Brilliant. And then the sun says hello earth. So come all the way down. Give the earth a wave and say, hello earth. And then she can hear. Let's switch on our hearing ears. That's it. Give them a rub. I can hear the birds. They're coming down onto our knees. Take one hand like this, one hand on top, and we go tweet, 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 tweet. Can you do that too? Tweet, 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 tweet. Let's try it the other way. Are you ready? I'll play this hand on the bottom now. This hand goes on top. We go tweet, 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 tweet. Well done. So she's got a bit of a rumbly tummy. She thinks, I'm hungry. So she runs downstairs. So jump up. Are you ready? And run all the way down the stairs. She sits at the kitchen table. So come onto our bottoms. Placing your feet on the floor and knees up. We're going to do our kitchen table. So take your hands behind you, making sure that your fingers are pointing towards your bottom. We'll lift those bottoms up. Are you ready? All the way up. Oh, well done. This is our kitchen table. She sits on a chair. So we do our chair pose. So jump up. Put our feet a little bit close together. Our arms come up by our ears. And we're going to sit down on our chair. Well done. And then going to sit on our bottoms with our legs crossed. Now, Little Red Riding Hood likes porridge just like Goldilocks. So she's going to have a big bowl of porridge for her breakfast. So put your feet together. We're going to do a big stir. So take up your foot. And then can you stir? Wonderful. And let's try this one. Are you ready? And give that one a stir too. Now it's a bit hot, so we're going to give it a big blow. So take a big deep breath in and blow it. Can we try that again? Big breath in and blow. Should be nice and cool to eat now. So reach up, reach forward, pick up your bowl of porridge and eat it. Nom 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 nom. Oh, that was delicious. So rub your tummy and pat your head. Fantastic. It's a really tricky thing to do. Wonderful. Now, just as she was finishing her breakfast, the telephone rang. Ring, 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 ring. Shall we pick up the phone? So, to pick up the phone, what we're going to do is take up our foot. And can you take it up towards your ear? Are you ready? Let's answer the phone. Hello? It's Grandma. Yes, Grandma. Oh, yep, okay. Grandma would like us to come and visit her because she's not feeling very well. She would like some nice yummy things to eat. So she can, okay, Grandma, we'll be on our way. Ring, 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 ring. The telephone's ringing again. Let's pick up our other foot this time. Are you ready? Yes. Up, yep, up, yep. Oh, Grandma says And don't forget the tea. Excellent. So shall we pack our picnic box? Okay, so let's take our arms out and let's take out some sandwiches. Ready? Let's pick up our sandwiches, pop them in the box. What else did she say she needed? Some cake. So let's pick up the cake. And don't forget the tea. So reach up high, pick up the tea and pop it in the box. Wonderful. I think we better start getting ourselves ready. So stand up. Now we're going to whiz into our red cape. So take your feet out nice and wide, take your arms out, and can you twist this way and that way? That's it. And we whiz into our red cape. Well done. Now, I think we need to put on our coat. So give yourself a big hug, fasten up our cape. Well done. And I think we'll need to put on our boots. So, standing on one foot, can you balance? Reach down, pick up your boot and pop it on. And this one. Well done, everybody. I think we're about ready to go. But Mummy says, listen, so don't talk to strangers. No. Can you shake your head? No. No. And be careful. We nod our head, yes, we will. Be very careful. We won't talk to strangers. Says, okay. I think we're about ready to go. Now, Little Red Riding Hood hops on her bike. So let's lie ourselves down. Pick up your feet like this, and can you pedal your bike? That's it. Wonderful. Now we're going uphill, so we're going to go really slow. Ooh. And then we're going to go downhill, so we'll go really, really fast. And rock yourselves up. Now she gets to the woodland, so she parks up her bike nice and safely. She starts walking with her basket. So jump up. So can you march on the spot for me? Swing your arms and lift up your knees. So she's walking through the woods where she sees lots of lovely animals. She first sees a rabbit. So let's go and do our bunny hops. So hands on the ground and we lift up our feet behind us. Oh, ready? That's it. And again, bunny hop. Well done. And sitting on our bottoms. She then sees a beautiful butterfly. So put your feet together. Sit up nice and tall for me. Well done. Can you flap your wings? Well done. Now, what colour are your butterflies? Could they be red, orange, or blue? Shall we check? So take hold of one foot, reach up. Oh, wow. What beautiful coloured wings. Shall we have a look at the other one? Oh, wow. That's wonderful. They're very beautiful butterflies. So, as she's wandering through the woods, she can hear something. What could it be? Now, she is being followed by the big bad wolf. So let's come and do our downward dog. So on our hands and knees, we're going to turn our toes under and we'll lift our bottoms up into our downward dog. Well done. Now, our wolf can smell the things in the picnic basket. So what we're going to do is lie on our tummies. Well done. And we're going to take up our noses. Are you ready? We're going to go up into our upward dog. Well done. And back down. Shall we try that again? Are you ready? So take a big nose, big sniff. Ready? That smells good, he thinks. And back into our downward dog. Well done. And on to our bottoms. So, our big bad wolf thinks, I would like what's in that picnic basket. And he goes and tries to follow her. So jump up, because we're going to tiptoe. Are you ready? Shh. Tiptoe. Shh. Tiptoe. Shh. Now, all of a sudden, Little Red Riding Hood hears something. Shh, listen. Turn around and freeze into a tree. The wolf is pretending to be a tree, so Little Red Riding Hood can't see him. Let's start again. Ready? Shh. Tiptoe. Shh. Tiptoe. What's that? Turn and freeze into a tree. Oh, and again, are you ready? Shh. Tiptoe. Tiptoe. What's that? Turn and triples. Well done. Oh, now Little Red Riding Hood, you couldn't see him, but the wolf was getting fed up. So come back into our downward dog. So on our hands and knees, turn our toes under, lift our bottoms up. And you're thinking, I really want what's in that picnic basket. So I'm just going to go say hello. Are you ready? So sitting on our bottoms, legs crossed, sit up nice and tall for me. Hands on your knees. Wonderful. He says, hello, Little Red Riding Hood. What have you got there in the picnic basket? And she says, oh, I'm going to go visit my grandma. Just over there in that cottage. Jump up, let's do our house pose. So feet out, hands above your head. Oh, well done. He goes, oh, okay. Well, why don't you go pick your grandma up some lovely flowers over in that meadow over there? Can you do a big stretch that way and a big stretch that way? Oh, fantastic. She goes, oh, that's a good idea. And off she trots. Ready? We're marching again. So she goes to the meadow to pick the flowers. So reach down. That's it, pick up the flowers. And let's do our flower pose. So sitting on our bottoms. Are you ready? So let's put our feet together. We've got to balance on our bottoms for this. So we are going to pop our hands down. We're going to lift our feet up. Oh, that's it. Can you balance? Oh, take our hands through. And then go pinch with our finger and thumb. Well done. This is our flower pose. It's very tricky because we have to balance, don't we? Well done, everybody. So she's picking up the flowers, and while she's doing that, the big bad wolf into our downward dog. Are you ready? He decides to go to Grandma's cottage. Ready? We're going to do some bear walks. Can you do this? Big stretches. That's it. Big feet. Ooh, that's it. Into our bear crawls. Well done. So he opens up the door to the cottage. So come up onto our knees. Let's open the door. So take one foot out, one hand on the ground, reach up high and open the door by taking your arm across your ear. Beautifully done, everybody. And he sees Grandma and he ties her up. So stand up. You ready? Can you put one foot on top of the other? Just like this. That's it, take your arms out. And we're going to crisscross and put our palms together. That's super tricky, isn't it? But I know you can do it. That's a really good try, everybody. He ties her up and puts her in the cupboard. Oh dear. And he hides inside her bed. But first of all, he puts on her hat. So put on your hat, so reach up high. Put your hat on. He puts on her glasses. So pinch with the finger and thumb. And he gets into her nightie. Are you ready? Wriggle, 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 all the way down. Oh, onto your bottom. And take your feet out. Reach up across to your toes if you can. You can bend your knees. And get your duvet. You ready? We're going to snuggle all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And he goes to sleep, waiting for Little Red Riding Hood. Well done. Okay, rock yourselves up and onto your knees because Little Red Riding Hood is on her way. She knocks on the door. So stand up nice and tall on your knees. Ready? Reach out. Go knock, knock, knock. He says, come in. Are you ready? So she opens the door. So let's take our other leg out this time. hand on the ground, reach up high, swing your arm across your ears, and she walks in to the door. And now she sees Grandma sat up in bed. So reach up. So sitting on our bottoms, take your legs up nice and long. That's it, well done. Sit up nice and tall. And she says, Grandma, what big eyes you've got. Let's do a pinch with our finger and thumb. Lee says, oh, all the better to see you with, my dear. Can you take your thumb like this? And we're going to do a big circle. Let's do that. Can you do circles with your eyes? Well done. And she says, Grandma, what big hands you've got. Can we do our hands by taking our fingers together like this? That's it. It says, all the better to hug you with, my dear. Give yourself a big hug. Grandma, what big ears you've got. Can you give them a rub? All the better to hear you with, my dear. Grandma, and then cross your legs. What big teeth you've got. Can you do some circles like this? Round your jaw. That's it. It's all the better to eat you with, my dear. Oh my goodness. That was the time that Little Red Riding Hood suddenly jumps up and she takes a big yell. Yes, ah! And she runs up the spot. Run. And she turns out of the cottage. And there she sees a woodcutter. So take your legs out nice and wide for me. Take up your axe. Are you ready? Because we're going to go chop, up and chop. And let's try the other side. Are you ready? Chop, chop. Well done. And then what's the matter? So they jump in the woodcutter's truck. So sit on your bottom, take your legs out, grab hold of your steering wheel. Are you ready? We're going to go bump, 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 bump. And round the corner, and round this corner, and we're going to stop at the cottage. Stop! And they go in. Now the wolf, are you ready? Let's come and do the wolf. On our hands and knees. Curl our toes up into our downward dog. He sees them coming and he makes a run for it. Are you ready? And we're going to take up our leg. That's into our three-legged dog. And then our other one. Well done. And he runs away. Now, they open up the cupboard. So come up high onto our knees. Take your hands back to back. Reach forward. Open up the cupboard. And there they see Grandma. And they give Grandma a big cuddle after setting her free. And then Little Red Riding Hood makes her way home after such a big adventure. Now I think it's time for us to have a little lie down and relax. So shall we lie down? Get yourself really comfy. Take a big deep breath in and out. And close your eyes. Now I want you to put your hands on your tummy. We're going to take a big deep breath in. Feel your tummy get really big and then out. That's it again. Big breath in and out. Well done. Now we know that Little Red Riding Hood shouldn't have spoken to the big bad wolf because her mummy told her not to talk to strangers. That's a really good lesson to learn. Now, as we are safe and warm, we're going to take a big stretch out. Over our ears. Make yourself as tall as possible. Point your toes, stretch out your hands. Biggest stretch ever. And then let yourself all go floppy. Shall we try that again? Big stretch. Make yourself as tall as possible. Big stretch. Ah! Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Well done. And rock yourselves up, everybody. Now sit with our legs crossed, our hands together. We'll say our namaste to finish. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.